Hey friends, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and today I am live again. So this is like the third time we've done this.
Yeah.
At Loaded Dice Brewing Company in Troy, Michigan. I wanted to tell you, we didn't mention this. So I have Jeff Smith, owner, and GM Ben Lipinski. We had to do that 3 times because I screwed it up the first 2 times.
More than one owner?
Third time's the charm.
We're here to talk about Dank Vegas, which you guys, release? How often do you release Dank Vegas, Jeff?
Once a year on 420. At 4:20 p.m.
If you come in at 359, 419, can you not? You can get it on tap though, right?
Nope.
Really?
It's straight at 420.
Are the kegs like locked?
Yes.
It's like time release?
Yes.
John and I were talking about this, but I didn't mention this to you. I think you are now officially the most guest hosted on this channel.
It's like
think
the
it's like
5-timer club on SNL.
Yeah, I think it is the 5th time, actually.
Is it the 5th time?
I think it is.
Well, if
I
you
didn't
count
look that
my,
up.
I've still been on more than you.
if you count my cameos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about what Dank Vegas is. Tell us about kind of where it came from and,
Yeah.
and what you guys do with it every year.
I think the inception of the original Dank Vegas, this guy over here, came out of I wanted to do some cool can art. You know, if anybody knows anything about Loaded Dice, I'm got a little bit of a punk background, so I love the Misfits. I reached out to Adam Farr, who I found through Instagram, and a couple other breweries had been using him as well to do some label art, and I said I want to do a New England IPA. I want to call it Dank Vegas, but I want it to look like the Misfits. Like I wanted the script and all that. So that was the first piece of artwork that he did for me, and it was the original Dank Vegas. And at that time, I thought it was just going to be a staple kind of beer we were going to put out all the time, but we don't like to do that here. So we try to time it up for one time a year. I think this is the 5th batch of Dank Vegas over the 3 years or 2.5 years we've been open. The 3rd time that we did it on 420. But this year's a little different. I'm plussing it up, as they say in the corporate biz world. We're going to bust out 4 different versions. So we have a hemp version, a triple, and a black IPA that are going to go along with them.
So I mean, I know besides the names of the beers, but what makes them different? Like, what's the difference between the hemp one, the triple, the black? Like,
Sure.
what's the thought process, or what's the kind of the difference of brewing the beer that you have to go through to make these different ones?
With Hemp Vegas, I added toasted hemp seeds in
Okay.
it. So shout out to Ray Sherwood over at Sherwood Brewery. He does a hemp ale that's great within itself. So I picked his brain a little bit, and he kind of showed me the way to do it with hemp. I'm probably a little bit more aggressive than he is, just because I got to do what I do.
Yeah.
So we did about 5% in the grain bill of hemp. We toasted it, and we got little pizza or snack ovens back there. So it was about 15 pounds of hemp seeds that we had to toast. It took quite a long time. And then we grounded it up and threw it right into mash. So you're going to get like a little roasty, a little nuttiness to it.
Yeah.
And then with triple, we basically just amped up the same recipe as Dank Vegas, got it to around 10.4% ABV. We triple dry hopped it, so it's gonna just have all that kind of cool hop flavor to it. And the black IPA, we wanted to kind of be really roasty, but we treated it like a West Coast version of a black IPA as far as the way we added the hops and the timing with it. And all 4 are going to feature terpenes. So they're going to be hop terpenes and cannabis terpenes in them this year, because if it's going to be dank, we gotta dank it up. So I didn't want it to be that tropical, typical New England type flavor profile that you get. We actually treated Hemp Vegas more as like a West Coast style. So it's very ambitious, aggressive hop regimen. We hopped it through the whole boiling process. So every 15 minutes we added an addition. We used Eureka hops in all 4 of them. So that's a really super dank hop. Strata in the 2 Dank Vegas, the triple and the dank, which is another dank hops. Those are all provided by the Michigan Hop Alliance, so shout out to them as well.
Yeah.
They're good people. They sat with me for a little bit. We kind of engineered what we thought would be a good hop profile for each one. Playing on the 420 theme, I like the fact that we're doing 4 beers. We may keep doing this every year. We'll see how it goes. And each year we're going to try to tweak the recipes and try to improve on them.
And so what are we looking at here? What are the 4 different ones? Well, these are probably 2 and 2, right?
Yep, they're 2 and 2. So this is the triple and the black. So triple and the black.
Yeah.
The triple we have, it's packaged fully. As of today, the black is sitting in the tank. It's carbonated. The other 2 are just waiting for the weekend, waiting for the magic to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna package all these, or the other 5. Jesus, can't even imagine that. We're gonna package 3 of them on Wednesday, so they'll be ready on Thursday.
I don't even know how we got these out here. How did this happen?
It's
magic.
Like, yeah.
Because they are under time release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You've gotten in under the code.
Oh, okay.
So you got the magic number, which is probably 42069.
When you talk about it being, you tweak it, it's got to change a little bit year to year, right? Like even Dank Vegas on its own, because the hops that are available are different, and even those probably taste a little bit different year to year.
I mean, they're grown every year. So each year the batches are a little bit different. So it's hard to really gauge what it's going to be until it's actually produced. We did do some sensory kind of, I say studies, which is really we just grind it and smell it just to see what we could pull from that.
Can I try this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's not, I won't get written up or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll take my chances.
Yeah, and again, that's where like the open conversation with the Hop Alliance comes into play. Like I asked them what they've noticed in the differences. I mean, because they have they're dealing with these hops on a broader spectrum because they're getting pounds and pounds and pounds of them. So they have to be able to tell their customers what they're getting from it too. So they've helped me out with that as well.
That's really smooth.
Yeah, for 10%.
Yeah, I mean, you can taste like that alcohol in the back end, but it's just smooth. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit more harsh, but it is almost like New England-like in a way.
Well, these two are going to be very New England-like.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Dank Vegas because we're putting a terpene called Pineapple Express in it, and I don't know. I think I opened them up for you guys. As soon as we barely opened it, it just was like a weed nugget. Just went off.
And just to say, they're inert. Like there's no THC in it. So if you're afraid of getting tested at work,
approved, I know, lame.
No skullduggery going on here. Is that how you skullduggery? Skullduggery?
I don't know. It's just I think it's a cool thing.
I know that you liked my use of language, so I wanted to throw that in there.
Yeah.
This is good too. It's like, well, I mean, this is horrible. No, this is.
You sound surprised.
No, I mean, I'm not. I like the malty kind of, almost has a smoky kind of coffee flavor in the back end.
Black IPAs are a fickle and tricky thing. I think the roast can kind of overpower the hop profile. We did add, I think in here we added hop terpenes. So it's just, there's no cannabis or terpenes in there. So it's going to have that kind of back end kind of hop bitterness that you'll get. And it pairs well with like that coffee roast bitterness too.
So we're talking, the release for all 4 of these is going to be Thursday 420 at 4:20 p.m.
Yep.
So other than that, do you have anything kind of coming up on the horizon that you want to talk about?
Yeah, so right now we're actually doing a fundraising project for one of our regulars. She does Melissa, she does the climb every year, the Fight for Air climb at Comerica Park. Her mother passed away and her uncle passed away from lung cancer and lung illness. So she came to me 3 years ago and asked if I could help out, and she just kind of wanted me to, today we're going to give $1 per beer or whatever.
Sure.
But we brewed this beer called Breathe Easy, and it's a beautiful little goza, 4.4%. We treat it with hibiscus flowers, so it's a beautiful pink hue. Everybody seems to enjoy it. This is the 3rd year we brewed this beer. We give $1 per pint, or tulip, because it's a 14-ounce tulip pour, to her for helping her out, and we have a lot of that beer. This is the first time we brewed a full batch for us, which is 2.5 barrels. So it'll be on probably for another 2 or 3 weeks, and we're just helping to raise awareness for the American Lung Association, for her and helping her out. And then we're going to be up in Traverse City for the Spring Beer Fest, the Michigan Brewers Guild. Ben's going to be there. We don't know what we're pulling out yet as far as like a theme, because we have to do something fun. We're thinking 80s theme, trying to procure some Zubas or parachute pants.
Definitely gonna be some parachute pants.
Yeah, and I got a new t-shirt design that we're coming out. So I unfortunately won't be able to go. Someone's got to stay here and,
man the ship. Man
the ship, as they say. We've had a series of brewers that kind of came through, and now they've opening up their own places, or already have. So we're fortunate to get Eric Selberg from Brew Detroit. He was the pub or nano brewer there. He's come on as of April, the first Monday in April, and he's just hit the ground running. He's already made a ton of improvements in the back of the house. We're looking to expand. We're looking to, get into a new building, and I'm going to have to focus on that. It's not an easy thing to do all the social media, to, set the schedules, to do all the brewing, do all the packaging, help with the sales, help with, working here, let alone a build out. So it's something that we felt like we needed to do to take us up the next level. And I'm just super excited to see what he's going to do with, the crazy wackadoo of recipes that I do.
And just to be clear, when you say nano brewery, part of that business, that's like the stuff in the tap room.
It's in the stuff
not necessarily what's going out on shelves.
No, he's responsible for a lot of those beers that you see from Brew Detroit. Items like, I think he's Cerveza del Rey, the Escura version was his. He handled all the Depths releases. So some really big names he's responsible for there.
Sounds like you hit the jackpot.
Boom.
So
fingers crossed.
Yeah. So anything else coming up on the horizon you want to mention?
I'm sure there's
always something.
There's always something.
We'll put an amendment. Jeff will leave a comment on the video.
Yeah,
with all the
comment. I'll take my own
all the good
video.
Stuff. Yeah.
I'm really impressed with this equipment that you have here, though.
Yeah, stepping it up. Gotta be pro.
You gotta take it to the next level.
That's right.
Ratchet it up. You were here.
Yep.
Then last time we did this, you were here, but now.
Yep. Just think about what happens next time.
I don't even want to see it.
I'm gonna parlay that into something.
Let's
something good.
You got another gambling pun I'm sure we can use.
We'll parlay it into
double
a better pun. Yeah, there we go. We'll double it down.
Okay.
All right, so that's been Jeff Smith here, Ben Lipinski, both from Loaded Dice Brewing Company in Troy, Michigan. Come by, stop by, check them out. 420. They'll be doing the Dank Vegas release, like Jeff said. This year they're going to have 4 different varieties. I'll have a link somewhere that links to one of the past Dank Vegas. I think it's a great release that you guys do, and I look forward to it every year. So come on down, check them out. And until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Don't forget to support craft beer, support your local breweries for that matter. Until next time, don't forget to treat yourself to a little Draft Therapy. This is what I got to drink, so this is what I'll drink. Cheers.
Cheers. I got water, and he's got Red Bull.
Red Bull.
He gives him wings.
Mm-hmm.